Hi there, thank you for watching this video. Hope this message finds you and your family in a great health. This message is about, how technology is going to be even more critical for businesses to, get back to business growth and control business costs to generate that desired profit margin. During COVID-19 pandemic, I had a discussion with several business leaders and also IT leaders. And we all share our thoughts, our views, and we also share our plans that, what critical items that business will be working on as the government allows businesses to, get back into business. And this video, I want to share with you that 3 top items that most business leaders are looking to work on as a business is open. And I'm hoping that as business leaders, IT leaders, you also, dealing with the similar challenges, and information in this video will help you overcome some of those challenges and also help you to align your business priorities and achieve the business goals that you're looking to achieve. So let me get through those top 3 items. The first item on my list is business process automation. Even before COVID-19, technology is always critical to achieve the revenue growth that business require. But during COVID-19, this just becomes a lot more critical because technology allows that automation element in a business that most business required to achieve that business growth. During pandemic, if the business had manual business process where it was dependent on a people or it was dependent on some sort of manual task, those businesses had a lot more issues and a lot more interruptions compared to businesses where a lot of these processes or tasks were automated. It could be customer service side of things, it could be follow-ups, it could be just the invoices, it could be purchasing. If you had a lot of automations built into your business process, you had a lot, very minimum impact on a business compared to where every item is dependent on somebody to take action. So a lot of business leaders, they share their views during, our discussions that, one of the items they're going to be looking at, they're going to spend a lot of time and, energy, resources onto looking at business process. How can they automate and how many items they can automate to avoid those manual business process. So think it through your business as well. How many processes do you have? Where can you use some automations so it's not dependent on somebody to take action? So when any kind of interruption happens, so you're not impacted, as much. So that's the first item. The second item is business risk. Risk is always part of the business. It's all about how you analyze them, how do you manage them, how do you reduce them, and how do you control these risks. But during pandemic, business leaders had no choice. We had to allow staff to work remotely. So security always, since security always, works on a least secure environment. So it's always attacks on a least secure environment that are in your network. So in your office, if you had a compliance issue, if you had a certain security standards, or if you had protocols, most offices were taking care of the security items. But when you allow staff to work from home or log in remotely, what happens is the home's not as secure as your office is. So their security level is not as similar to your office. So I'll give you an example, a couple items. They may have a network that's shared with many different people in the home and home network. They may have a computer that's shared with the kids playing video games on it, or they just have a computer that's shared with different family members. And as a business leaders, you had no control over these elements. And now how you keep your business secure when you have no control over somebody's home network? So there's so many risks that came through. And a lot of business, leaders dealt with these risks with the policies. Some, simply send instructions to them, staff, or some they just provided their devices to staff, so they won't allow their home computers to connect. They wanted to provide the business equipment for people to log in. So there's many different items to deal with. So the business risk is going to be a lot more critical, and also where the information is stored. When people log in from home, are they storing the information on their computers, or they storing in the office network? There's so many different elements. So if you had a compliance issues before COVID-19, keep in mind those compliance may not be valid anymore, and you may have to look at your compliance and take a look how many risks and how you're going to manage those risks. So that was business risk was a second item. And the third item is training. Before COVID-19, either we send staff to, the training, and some sort of training center, or a lot of business brought instructor in to train their staff. But these options were not available during the, pandemic. Now, staff had to be trained, logging into Moldy, what protocols they're going to use, how they're going to use. So businesses had to provide the training, and providing remote training on device the people are using on any device in such a way. That was a challenge for businesses. How do we train people not only on a hard skill but also on a soft skills? When you have a collaborating meetings, what structure to follow, and how do you stay still productive even though you're working remotely? How to manage teams, how to manage work remotely in a team, and how to manage team, how to keep moving business forward even though you guys not sitting in the same office. So that's another challenge that a lot of businesses and leaders are looking to invest a lot more time and the money into. That as business is open, they want to make sure that they provide enough training for people, and not only in office but also at home as well, so people can get through the training and make the best use of technology to move the business forward. So those are the 3 items on my list. Hope these items provided some information. Below this video, I'm attaching my previous blog on a similar topic as well, where I shared how technology impacts both revenue and apparel, the top line and the bottom line in a business. And I'm also including a standard template for a lot of businesses use for their staff when they're logging in remotely. So those 2 resources are also included below the videos. If you need any help, we can speed up some of these implementation for you, or if you need any help with just having a discussion, by all means, just a phone call away. More than happy to walk you through and share some more information with you. So if I can help you any shape or form, by all means, let me know. Until we talk next time, have yourself a great day, and look forward to talking to you in the future. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye-bye.